Now, the start of spring is, of course, a very busy time for wildlife. For the UK's toads, they're particularly busy. It's the start of their migration period when they return to their ancestral breeding grounds.
And the path for these tiny travellers can be pretty treacherous. But for 25 years, one village in Nottinghamshire has closed a road to allow the amphibians to cross safely. That
closure, believed to be the first of its kind in the world, is thanks to the passionate campaigning of one woman. Our reporter Emily Anderson has been to meet her.
They have terrific characters, and I just admire them so much.
It's that time of year when toads set off on their travels.
The conditions are warm and wet, hopefully. They will start on this pilgrimage. Very hazardous journey indeed.
So why do toads cross the road? Well, they're very particular about where they go during mating season. They like to go back to their original breeding ground. So here they cross from this field, over the road and into the lake. But with roads comes traffic, and that could spell danger for toads. Cue Margaret on the toad patrol.
It lumbers along, and then of course it sits in the road thinking, this is quite a nice place to be. That's not a good idea. So that's why here, during March, they're safe and they can cross without being squashed. We actually reclaim this area for 1 month of the year for wildlife.
When Margaret first got this road closed 25 years ago, around 1,000 toads would cross here every month, but numbers have dwindled.
Now it's probably no more than 100 or 2, which is really worrying. And this is reflected nationally. It's not just here in Oxton. So that's why every bit of help we can give them is really important.
Margaret raises hundreds of pounds to pay for the road closure here. She patrols the area and rescues any toads that may have lost their way.
There we are. There we are.
Safely hidden in the undergrowth, the toads will now wait until nightfall before moving on. To mark the 25th anniversary of this toad crossing, Margaret's been presented with her own special sign.
Oh, that's marvellous. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I think that's wonderful.
The work that she's been doing over a period of 25 years, largely raising the money herself to pay for this and looking after these toads for that period of time is just incredible.
It's just brilliant that we care that much about this tiny, fabulous little creature. I mean, if you have a toad in your hand and it croaks, that's the best thing of all.
It certainly is. Emily Anderson, BBC News.
I love her plaque.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see.
Quite cute, actually, weren't they?
Quite cute. Getting a piggyback across the road.
Would you hold one in your hand, though?
Nope.
Nope, never.
Nope, anyway.
Not happening.